First time they meet this year, it's the MD7 white versus the MD7 blue. Trends off the ice, but for the next hour or so, it's on. And here they clear up through center ice. Going up through center ice. Turn over to Rohrbeck. Moves it into the zone where Debu picks it back up. Toros fighting that loose puck. Rohrbeck puts it back into the team blue zone. Digging on that loose puck, trying to keep it in there. Kids that through center ice. Led out by Pickle. Lyndon Pickle reaches the blue line. Looking for the first shot on goal. That shot got blocked there by Rizzler, looking on the loose puck. Logan Rizzler fires around the board, kept in by Debu at the line. Debu takes a shot. That's easy save there for Doyle. He steers that one aside. Rizzler on the loose puck, trying to turn it over. Turned it over to Bishop. Bishop trying to spin away from a check towards on goal. And there's Pickle trying for a backhand out of front. Team Blue putting the first pressure on. And it's Pickle that scores first to put Team MD7 Blue up 1-0. Then Pickle opens up the scoring in this contest. That's a lead pass for Pithy. Too far past him, and now they pick it up their center ice. As Sterling took his man into the boards, goes in behind the net for Beth, who fires it around the boards, getting it up there for Dobbs. Dobbs with a lead pass at their center, gets knocked down at center ice, and swept back into the zone where Sterling picks it up. Trying to use the boards. Kept in there by Declan Mitchell-Gill. Mitchell-Gill looking for a shot, and that's blocked there by Brady Beth. Fired around the boards, knocked down by Baker. Baker takes a shot, and that got blocked there by Dobbs. Clears it out through center ice all the way down. Lead pass, trying to pick out that loose puck. Sterling clears it out through center, gets knocked down. McCaslin trying to escape a check and reach the blue line. Taking off him, and it comes in offside. Ethan Jackman to take the draw against Holla. Jackman trying to get that loose puck and get it into the zone. Comes over there at the corner as Jackman from his bench clears it down the ice. Plath is going back there to retrieve it for Team Blue. Plath overskated the puck. She tried to send away Legacy. Kept in there by Boyd. Holla picks it up in his own zone, trying to get rid of it. Moves it out through center, knocked down there by Moore. Who backhands it into the zone. Leading it out of his own zone with a lead pass out through center. That goes past everybody down the ice. And look who's trying to get to it first is Baker. Baker, nice defensive play there by Ricardo Alvarez to come back and poke it off Baker before he got a shot away. And now the Toros started out. Alvarez with a lead pass for Jackman. Jackman trying to get around Lee Walkland. Jackman on his own, and a shot went fired wide of the net. He went 1-on-1 against Parcero and just fired it wide. And now it gets knocked down at center, and Alvarez fires it right back in. 6:45 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 Team Blue on a goal by Lyndon Pickle. Fired around the boards, captain at the line, and it's offside. Face off gets won by the Toros. Dawson Lewis falls down. There's the quick shot, knocked down by Team Blue. They lead it up through from the blue line. Can't get around our dog. Rohrbeck tries to fight for the loose puck, and he takes Mitchell into the boards. Pickle picks it up. Pickle has the puck on his stick, but it fires wide of the net. Logan Rizzler picks it up, trying to move it out through center for Rohrbeck. Carter Rohrbeck trying to move it out past Pickle. And Pickle held the blue line. It's about as far as he's going to get. And now Pickle picks it up again. Pickle with a quick shot. And a big save there by Doyle with the stick. His first big save of the game. Rohrbeck fires it around the boards, kept in at the line by Schlitt. Toros find the loose puck and clear it through center with our dog. Can be dangerous, our dog on his own. Dropped it back there for Rohrbeck. Rohrbeck has it in the zone. Goes to a backhand, throws it at the goal. Didn't hit anybody out in front. And now Team Blue lead it out with Bishop. He goes head over heels right there at the bench. Knocked down by our dog, going up there with Rohrbeck. Trying to get around Schlitt. Our dog on his own with a shot. High and wide over the net. Goes back into the zone. Back to retrieve it is Lewis. But not before Pithy picks it up. Pithy put it in behind the net, fired around the board for our dog. Picked off there by Griffin right here in front of us. Griffin going with Pithy as well. Griffin poked it through the sticks of Lewis. Couldn't get a shot away though. Our dog from his own zone leading it out with a lead pass knocked down by Metro Gill as they both collide right there at center ice. As Rohrbeck kicked his man down at the bench, trying to find that loose puck and get it out of the zone, knocked down by Dawson Lewis, who sweeps it back in to the MD7 blue zone. That goes down past everybody as Sterling picks it up as he came off on a line change. Baker tries to poke it in deep. Knocked down there by Griffin, still stays in the zone. Metro Gill tried to keep it in, but the Toros get away. Not as far as they'd like to. Dobbs picks it up. Dobbs has the puck, throws it at the goal, and that got blocked there before it hit the net by McCaslin. Digging up for the puck in behind the goal. The Toros trying to set something up, but we get a whistle for a face-off. 4:02 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 Team Blue on the goal by Pickle, but Team White's trying to change that, but that shot got blocked before it hit the net. Now they lead it out to center ice. Legacy digging for the loose puck. Comes free to the Toros, and it's Brent all on his own, trying to get around Lee Walkland. He dropped it back there for Dobbs. Couldn't go anywhere with the puck, and now Baker picks it up there for Team MD7 Blue, clears it in. Brady Best knocked that down before it hit the goal, and now they started it through center ice. Knocked down by Brent with a lead pass for Dobbs. Too far past him, and Plath moves it out through center ice. Plath again is going to pick it up. Look for somebody to give it to. He's going to turn it over to Best right there at the Team White bench. Goes off the board. And it's in offside. Here comes a chance here for Baker. It looked like it was offside, but it's not going to have any damage though. They didn't allow the shot to get it through. Fired around the board. Gets knocked down there by Pickle. Plath is trying to keep that in. That's not going to work. Boyd trying to do something with the puck. Brady Best had it taken away from him by Bishop, but Bishop couldn't go with the puck as he fell down trying to take the puck away. Sterling fires it up the middle for Jackman. Ethan Jackman from his own zone. He starts, dumps it down the ice. It's going to go all the way down, and Debu's going to pick it up in his own zone. Debu takes the long way around. We're 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the first period. There's Bishop trying to get to the puck past Sterling. Late pass for Boyd. Too far past him down the ice. Debu's got to go back to retrieve it for Team Blue. Debu starting out of his own zone with a late pass at their center for Boyd. Too far past him, and now they move it out through center ice with Bishop. Bishop tried to get around his man up there with Pickle. Ethan Jackman picks it up. Going to take it behind his own net and get followed there by Pickle. Jackman trying to get it past Mitchell, fires it around the boards for Alvarez. Ricardo Alvarez has the opportunity to clear it, moves it up there for Jeffrey. Couldn't go with the puck, and Pickle finds it, dumps it down the ice. Goes in behind the goal. Here comes Alvarez with a late pass. That might be Boyd's opportunity to go off to the races, but Debu is coming back as well. And Debu was able to come back hard and take that away from Boyd. Fired around the boards, gets knocked down by Ricardo Alvarez, who puts it back into the Team Blue zone as we're in the last 1:05 left to go here in the first period. As they try and lead it out, starting from his own zone. Late pass up there for Baker, who goes for a shot. Went high and wide over the net. Griffin's going to be on the loose puck. Nowhere to go. Ethan Jackman trying to get around McCaslin. Trying to get around Mitchell Gill as well for an opportunity. Ethan Jackman on his own. Stop there. Hit the side of the net. But Jackman throws it out in front for Boyd with a quick shot. Stop there by Purcell. Rebound out in front of the net. Fired wide of the goal. And now Team Blue started out of their own zone with Declan Mitchell Gill dropping it back for Pithy, going for a shot. That hit Alvarez before it hit the net. Here come the Toros leading it out. Alvarez with a pass for Jackman. Ethan Jackman go on his own. Backhand shot. Goal! Ethan Jackman just put Team White on the board. We're tied at 1. Jackman's nice backhand with 9 seconds left has tied this game up at 1. That's how we're going to go to period number 2. As McNeil put it into the zone. And there goes the buzzer to end period number 1. And after 1 period of play, we're tied at 1 apiece. Pico opened up the scoring in the first period, but Jackman answered with 9 seconds left with a strong backhand, beating Parcero. And now Legacy goes back in his own zone, has a strip from him. Here comes an opportunity with Scott. Hit him, man. Rode him behind the net. Toros still on the loose puck. As McNeil tried to set up his man. And now they started out to the center with Legacy going up there with Baker. Legacy for Baker. That pass was too far past him. Team White pick it up. Trying to use the boards to clear it through center. Legacy picks it up for Team Blue. Goes in over the blue line. Looking to take a shot. And he scores! Legacy finds the top shelf past Doyle. And it's 2-1 in favor of Team Blue. We get a face-off at center between Pickle and Brandt. As Brandt gets taken down, goes back into the zone here for Debu. Debu and Dobbs are both fighting for the puck, both number 19s. Moving it up through center for Bishop. Bishop leads it out of his own zone. Starting from center and over the blue line, Bishop going up there with Pickle. On his own is Bishop, and he scores! Top shelf, and that extends the lead for Team Blue to 3-1. Jackman takes a draw against Pickle. Slides into the zone. That gets knocked down by Schlitt. Schlitt puts it into the Toro zone. Pickle's going to be on it for Team Blue. Sends it out in front. Too far past his man. Trying to dig on that loose puck. Sending it out in front. There's nobody there. That's not going to get past Debu at the line. Debu looks for a shot. That gets knocked down as they try and clear it out as Moore. Moore does clear it out, and here comes Jeffrey on his own, but Jeffrey's going to be out-battled here by 5 Blue members. He got it back for Ethan Jackman. Jackman opened the scoring for Team White. That one hit Mitchell, and now Mitchell's off to the races. Mitchell has Bishop catching up to him as he tried to get a pass to him. That didn't work. Digging on that loose puck in the corner of the Team White, trying to get it out of the zone. Pickle is going to knock it down. Ethan Jackman finds the loose puck and chips it out. Back to retrieve it is McCaslin, who falls down. Ethan Jackman trying to dig on that loose puck. Pithy picks it up. Pithy leads it in over the blue line. Looking for a shot. That gets stopped there by Doyle. Rebound out in front of the net. They're trying to poke it in. Couple walks away at the loose puck in front of the goal, and it went in behind the net. There's a quick little backhand as well that gets knocked down. It's right there in the scoring area as Pickle's trying to pick it up. As Mitchell Gill couldn't keep it in at the line for Team Blue. McCaslin comes back there to retrieve it. Moore trying to sweep it out. There's a quick shot. Hey, went high and wide off the crossbar. Trying to turn it around. That gets blocked. Trying to be kept in at the line. There's Griffin on the loose puck. Griffin trying to sweep it into the Team White zone. And he does, but the Toros find it. Clear it out through center. Declan Mitchell goes back to retrieve it. Puts it onto the tape of Jeffrey, but Jeffrey couldn't go with the puck. Here's Pithy on the loose puck. Pithy escapes Boyd. And now Pithy's all on his own. Going up there with Bishop as well. He's joined the rush. But here's Jeffrey finding the loose puck. And Jeffrey sweeps it all the way down. That's going to stop right there at the red line. There's McCaslin. McCaslin trying to clear it at the center, and it comes out up there for Griffin. Griffin trying to drop it back for his man with a quick backhand. Went wide of the net. Toros trying to fire it around the board, get it past Mitchell Gill, but he was able to hold the line. Still digging on that loose puck. Now they lead it in through center, and it comes in offside. Face off from center. Hollow wins the draw, but the Toros pick it up. Rohrbeck fires it back in, knocked down by Plath in his own zone. Plath goes up the middle with a pass for Hollow. Hollow tries for a pass for Legacy. Legacy's got a goal in the game. He's looking for a second with a quick shot. That one gets stopped there by Boyd. Tries for a rebound at the front of the net, and that shot hit the side of the goal. Still stays in the zone, going back to the line for Plath. Plath from center ice puts it into the Toros zone. As the Toros, Lewis clears it out. Lee Walkland picks it up for Team Blue in his own zone. Fires it around the boards. Tries to get a pass there for Baker. Tapped in there by our dog. Our dog trying to get a pass there for Rohrbeck. This might be trouble. Scores out the goal, and it hit a man. Big chance out in front, and a bigger save there by Persero off one of the bigger scores for Team White, our dog. And he keeps Team Blue up 3-1. That one's going all the way down the ice. It's going to roll right to the line. Throws it out in front. Stopped there by Doyle. And the rebound almost got put in. Pickle overskated the puck. Here come the Toros. Team White leading it out. All on his own. Quick shot. Stopped there by Persero. A huge save to keep his club up by 2 goals. Be a face-off to the left of Persero. Team White trying to put on more pressure as McKenna and shot got blocked though. Here comes Pickle leading it out. Pickle trying to get around Sterling for an opportunity but falls down. But they find the loose puck and it's Bishop all on his own. And he scores his second of the game. He beat Doyle to make it 4-1 now in favor of Team Blue. Face off from center. It's now a 3-goal lead for Team Blue. Back to retrieve it there is Debu in his own zone. Debu getting pressured on there by Jackman. Up there for Bishop though. Bishop leads it into the zone. Forgot to take the puck with him. Jeffrey finds it. As it gets chipped in. Toros just trying to get rid of it out of their zone. The lead pass coming in over the blue line for Pickle. And then the Pickle gets to a better scoring opportunity, but that one got blocked and went in behind the net. Pickle gets the puck on his stick again, but that backhand got stopped. Rebound out in front for Bishop, looking for the hat trick out in front, and that got stopped there by Doyle. They're still banging on the loose puck, and that one makes its way to the back of the net to make it 5-1 in favor of Team Blue. Pitty takes the draw against our dog, but fighting for the loose puck. It squeaks into the zone for Lewis. Lewis trying to move it up there for McNeil. As it comes back in, Mitchell Gill's got to go back there to retrieve it in his own zone. Mitchell Gill's pass up there for Pitty. Pitty tries for a pass for Baker to lead the zone. Baker trying to escape a check and leads. It rolls in behind the net. Trying to fight around the boards. It's picked up there by Griffin, who throws it out in front, and that shot went wide of the net. It bounced wide of the goal. Another centering pass. They're still fighting for that loose puck. Knocked down by Lewis, who moves it out through center ice. And now they're trying to lead here to something. Our dog on his own. Our dog is taken down before he gets a shot away. Lewis is going to keep that puck in at the blue line though. Fire it in behind the net. McCaslin on the loose puck in behind the goal. Trying to fire it. Picks it up. Fires it around the boards. Up there for Pitty. Pitty trying to find it in his skates. Took a couple of looks and then he finally found it. Knocked down by Mitchell Gill in his own zone. Mitchell Gill with a lead pass for Griffin. Griffin's off to the races. 1-on-1 against Boyle. And he scores to make it 6-1 now in favor of Team Blue. They've got 5 unanswered goals. Face up in center, gets one by Holla. Sweeping it up through center ice. Knocked down by Platt there at the Team White bench. Fires it in, knocked down by Ethan Sterling, trying to fight it. Move it up through center ice for Dobbs. Dobbs trying to escape the check of Lee Walkland. As McCannaran got taken down, couldn't do anything with the puck. Legacy Moves it out through center ice. Legacy with a pass there for Baker. Baker trying to get around the check, and it gets taken off his stick. Trying to chip it out is Sterling, and he collides right there at center ice. Leewalk Glenn with a backhand pass out through center for Legacy. Knocked down by Sterling. McHenry tried to put it into the zone. Toros are in offside as he goes in behind the goal. 5:55 left to go here in the second period of a 6-1 lead now for Team Blue. Brant sent it out of front, but Dobbs couldn't get the quick shot away. Going back to the line there for Brady Best. Brady Best shot went off the stick there of Leewalk Glen, and now Legacy picks it up. Legacy from his own zone, trying to get it out, kept in by Sterling at the blue line. Knocked down there, and squeaks out through center ice. Baker digging on the loose puck, trying to find it, is Brant. Squeaks back into the zone. Ethan Sterling finds it, backhands it, knocked down by Holla. Trying to find a place to put that puck, and he fires it right back into the Team Blue zone where Plath picks it up. Plath collides there with Brant as Holla picks it up. Holla gets away from Dobbs, looking for an opportunity to go in against Doyle, and he does, and he beats him to make it 7-1 now, Team Blue. Face off from Jackman, wins the draw, puts it back into the zone. Schlitz back there, so is Jackman trying to get it. Debu fires it out through center, not right onto the stick of Jeffrey. Nowhere to go though, Debu picks it up. Here comes the opportunity here for Boyd. Boyd with a quick shot, hit him in. Here's Jeffrey with a quick shot, couldn't get it through. Jackman's going to be on the loose puck. Ethan Jackman fires it in behind the net for Boyd. Boyd tries to set it out in front, but Jackman couldn't take the pass, and now Bishop's got it. Bishop on his own, swept away there by Jackman. Pickle picks it up. London Pickle backhands it into the team white zone as they're digging away at the loose puck. And it's Bishop on his own. Bishop against Doyle, and he scores! Bishop has had himself a game today, and now that makes it 8-1 in favor of Team Blue. Face-off comes from center. Our dog loses it, squeaks back into the zone. It's been a 7-goal period for Team Blue. This was a 1-1 game going into this period, but Team Blue just turned it on, and they scored 7 straight goals as that one goes right into Doyle for a face-off. Face-off comes to the left of Doyle, trying to find the last puck. Stopped there by Doyle with an easy save. And they score! Just coming back to action here, and Team Blue just got on the board. That was 34 McHenry, and it's going to be 8-2 now in favor of Team Blue. So goal there by McHenry puts Team White down by 6 now. Plath sweeps it into the zone. Up there for McHenry, taken away from him by Holla. Here comes the opportunity here for Dobbs. Sweeps off his stick. 2:40 left to go here in the second period. Brady Best fires it back in. Leewalk Glen from his own zone. Leewalk Glen's going to take his time back there. Fire it around the boards there for Plath. Trying to get it out. Trying to clear it through center. Brady Best has it. He did have it, and now he gets it taken away from him by Baker, who goes off to the races. Baker looking for a shot. Stopped there by Doyle. Rebound out in front of the net, and Doyle's got that as well as he freezes it in the crease. Face-off will come to the left of Doyle. He's digging out the loose puck. Bishop tries to get it. Bishop, he's been dangerous in that shot. Hit a man, goes in behind the net. Trying to set it out in front again for Pickle. Toros pick it up. Ethan Jackman trying to get away from a check. Gets away from one man. Trying to get around Leewalk Glen as well. And Leewalk Glen was able to come back and sweep it off Jackman. Knocked down by Jeffrey. That shot's going nowhere. Plath knocks it down. Plath's lead pass for Bishop went past him. We have 1:40 left to go here in the second period. We move it out through center ice. Leads it into the zone. Team Blue on the loose puck. As that puck went up high and trying to get rid of it is Team White. and now they sweep it out. Lee Walkland trying to go back. Moore keeps it in. Jackman. Jeffrey trying to hold that blue line, and that shot got blocked by Pickle. 1:05 left to go here in the second period as it goes back into the zone, where Lee Walkland moves it up through center for Landon Pickle. Pickle picks up the loose puck, puts it in behind the net. For Moore, picks it up. Moore fires it down the ice. That's going to have enough for an icing call. We have 48 seconds left to go here in the second period. As that one draw by Pithy couldn't do anything with the puck though, and that quick shot bounced wide of the net. Still digging on the loose puck, fired around the boards. Kept in there by Team Blue as they're trying to set it out in front for Griffin, and that pass got broken up. But Pithy's got it again. Pithy going from the scoring opportunity with a quick shot, and that got stopped there by Doyle and stayed out of the net. 15 seconds left to go. Our dog trying to start something. We're getting our first penalty of the game. It's going to go to Team Blue coming up. It's Pithy that's going to go to the box for Team Blue. Digging on the puck, beats Baker on the jaw. Our dog a quick shot, and it gets stopped there by Parcero. There'll be another face-off to the left, and the Toros, Team White, aren't going to be able to get a shot away. And it was a huge period for Team Blue, who scored 7 goals and have an 8-2 lead after 2 periods of play. One more period to solve this battle between MD7 White and MD7 Blue, and right now MD7 Blue have the full advantage with an 8-2 lead. McHenry puts it into the zone, gets knocked down, back into the zone for Best. Brady Best tried to get around Griffin. Brent sweeps it away. That gets found by McCaslin, fired down the ice and behind the goal. Sterling overskated the puck as Baker tries to set it out in front. Gets taken away from him by Best. Dobbs trying to clear it out. Trying to get it around Mitchell Gill. Stays right there at center. Mitchell Gill knocked down there by Dobbs. Dobbs couldn't do anything with the puck as he got it to McHenry, who fires it down the ice. Griffin picks it up. Griffin turns it over to McHenry though. McHenry with the lead pass knocked down by Griffin right there at center. Griffin trying to escape a check and go in there all on his own. Makes his way past one man, but Sterling was able to come back and chip it away from him. Kept in at the line again by McCaslin. Lead pass goes past everybody down the ice. Dobbs is trying to get there before Mitchell Gill, and they both collide in the corner, and both players are all right as they make their way back to the feet. But there is going to be a penalty on the call. It's going to go to Team MD7 Blue again. It's Declan Mitchell Gill who gets the penalty for Team Blue, and it's going to be a 2-man advantage for 30 seconds for Team White. Boyd takes his backhand shot. That got knocked down there by Holla. Holla was still trying to find that loose puck. Turns it over to Jackman, who takes a shot. That hit nothing. Throws it at the goal. Parcero steers that aside. Team White putting more pressure on. Goes back to the line for Ricardo Alvarez, who takes a shot. That hit nothing, but Team Blue members that in front of the net, trying to get cleared out. And Moore couldn't hold the line. And it comes in offside. So now we get face-off again. Boyd digging on the loose puck, trying to sweep it into the Team Blue zone. Here comes Holla. Holla reaching it in over the blue line. Chips it in. Jackman takes Holla down at the game plan advertisement. Holla is able to get back to his feet and still digging for that puck. As Pithy was almost off to the races for that loose puck. Holla turns it over to Jeffrey. Jackman couldn't go with the puck, and now Pithy's got it. Pithy spins away from Moore, looking for a backhand, goes wide of the net. Holla's going to be on the loose puck and send it out in front for Pithy. Pithy's shot went in behind the net for Ethan Jackman. Ethan Jackman takes a slap shot around the boards for Jeffrey. It's going to get kept into the line by Lee Walkland, who fires it in behind the goal. And Jackman's got to retrieve it in his own zone. There's only 35 seconds left to go in the second power play of the 2-man advantage. Goes back and Schlitt is going to pick it up. Lee walk Len from his own zone. Goes in behind the net. Tries for a lead pass. Jackman knocks that down. Ethan Jackman from the blue line. Gets to a better scoring opportunity. On his own with the backhand. He's got a goal in the game, but that one went nowhere. Going back to the line for more. As they try and keep that puck in, it goes in behind the net. Jackman tried to set it at the front, gets taken away by Schlitt, and Schlitt took it in behind the net. Over there for Legacy. Legacy overskated the puck. Lee Walk Len's going to keep that in. Sorry, that's Best, and his shot got blocked. Moving it out through center ice is Legacy. Legacy, 2-on-1 against him, and Legacy dropped it for Pithy all on his own. Stopped there by Boyd. Rebound out in front of the net, and it gets put in there by number 71. That's Baker, who beat Doyle to make it 9-2 in favor of Team Blue. Face off at center. Pickle against Jackman. Sorry, our dog. Lead pass knocked down there by Debu, trying to go with the puck. Taken away from him by Rohrbeck, who fires it down the ice. Getting pressured on there. Turned over. Big chance. Shot. Stopped there by Parcero. And he's holding it up against the post. 10:38 left to go here in the game. It's a 7-goal lead for Team Blue. And there's a quick shot that gets knocked down. Trying to get it out of the zone. Couldn't get it by Logan Riesler, who moves it up for Rohrbeck. Rohrbeck trying to escape the check of Mitchell Gill. Still stays in there at the blue line. And there's a shot there from McNeil that didn't make it through, but he gets it to Rohrbeck, who sweeps it in behind the net. Lead pass from McCaslin. Finds the stick there of McNeil. And McNeil puts it back into the Team Blue zone. It's only been one bad period for Team White, and Team Blue made them pay for it with 7 goals in the second period. That really helped them pull away. Our dog looking to get a shot away, and that got blocked. And now they lead it through center ice. All on his own is Mitchell. Mitchell against Doyle. Big save there with a glove, and then the rebound out in front of the net gets poked in by Bishop at the side of the net. And he continues his hot game and makes it 10-2 in favor of Team Blue. Takes off at center. Taking on that loose puck was Brandt, who could have put it into the zone, knocked down by Plath. Plath makes his way around Sterling. As Pithy tries to find that puck right there at the Team White bench. Pithy gets taken down, and now Brady Best has the loose puck. Best was taken down there by Griffin as the puck went over the skate. Here comes an opportunity here for his man, trying to get a shot away, all on his own, and Pithy puts it in, and it makes it 11-2 in favor of Team Blue. Jackman to take the draw against number 87, Pithy. Pithy, all on his own, had the last goal, tries for one there with a backhand. That one gets stopped by Doyle. Around the boards for Alvarez. Ricardo Alvarez was taken in the boards by Griffin. Still fights for the loose puck. Moves it out through center for Jeffrey. Knocked down there by Plath, who then gets knocked down by Jackman. Jeffrey tries to find the loose puck and get around Lee Walkland. Picking it up at center is Bishop, trying to get a shot. Rolled in behind the net. That's Baker, sorry, number 88. And that's Pithy on the loose puck, sending it out in front. And it's going to find Jackman. Ethan Jackman trying to get around Griffin. Tapped in by Plath. Plath, the shot gets knocked down into the feet of Ricardo Alvarez. And they're trying to find the loose puck. And it gets found by Pithy, trying from a short angle shot. Stopped there by Doyle. Back to the line for Lee Walkland, takes a shot. And that hit nothing but Ethan Jackman. Lee Walkland is able to keep it in at the blue line and continue this barrage by Team Blue. Here comes Boyd. Tried to get a pass, but it got taken away from him. Jeffrey in his own zone. Jeffrey puts it onto the stick of Lee Walkland, who comes in over the blue line. Lee Walkland, 2-on-1, and the shot got stopped there by Doyle easily. Alvarez takes it in behind his own net. Alvarez and Baker. Moves it up to center for Boyd. Boyd trying to get around Plath. And then Boyd gets taken down. And it's going to be another Team Blue penalty. This one looked like it was going to be a Team Blue penalty. It was only offside. Swept into the corner. Jeffrey looking to get rid of it. Clears it out as Team Blue was going off on a line change. Knocked down by Jeffrey. Passes man down the ice. Back to retrieve it, his debut in his own zone. And it comes in offside. Face off from center ice. Cut down by Logan Rusler, who tries to put it into the zone. That's going to go in behind the net. Here comes the opportunity to fire it around the boards. Up there for Baker, trying to get it out. Kept in at the line. Rohrbeck picks it up from the penalty box. Moves it up for our dog. Our dog on his own. Looking to get a shot away against Parcero. And Parcero came up with a blocker save. Kept in there by... And here's our dog again with a quick shot. Parcero has had our dog's number today. Come up with a couple of huge saves against them. But Toros are still on that loose puck. Our dog tries another shot. That one rolled wide of the net. Our dog's going to be on it again. Our dog for Rohrbeck. Goes in behind the net. Captain at the line. Tried to get captain at the line by Lewis, but it does get out through center. Rohrbeck. Going up there with a man. Rohrbeck gets taken down there by Schlitt. And now our dog chips it back into the zone. McCaslin trying to get rid of that loose puck. Kept in there by Rohrbeck, who backhands it down. Knocked by Legacy. Legacy going up there with Baker. Legacy on his own, and that shot went wide, hit the side of the net. Lewis. Dustin Lewis trying to get around Pickle with a pass for his man. That gets taken away. There's a quick shot into the feet of there of Mitchell Gill. Taking it with a quick backhand. Went wide of the net. And now Mitchell clears it out for Team Blue at center. Knocked down by Bishop, but the Toros pick it up. Our dog trying to get on the scoreboard, and that one went wide of the net. Fired around the boards. 5:25 left to go here in the game. 11-2 in favor of Team Blue. Mitchell with a pass over there. Stays on side for Landon Pickle. Pickle going for his backhand. Couldn't get it away as he was taken down by Lewis. Pickle gets another opportunity, banging away at the side of the net, but he couldn't put that one in. Lewis fires it around the boards. Mitchell has it. Mitchell's shot got knocked down by Brandt, and McCaslin puts it back into the zone. That's center ice, where Brandt picks it up. Brandt from center leads it into the zone, in over the blue line. Brandt, some nice stick handling moves, finally loses it to Pickle in behind the net. As Dobbs tried to spin off a check. Down low for Dobbs. Couldn't get a shot away. Here comes Team Blue leading it out. And who else is Bishop, who's been the team white killer today. Bishop moving it over there for Mitchell, and his pass was too far past him. Goes into the corner for Sterling, trying to chip it out up there for McHenry. Can't keep it in. Plath does. Plath gets his shot, and that got blocked there by Best. We're fighting for the loose puck is Sterling and Best, trying to get it out of the zone. Kept in there by Plath at the blue line. Bishop's got it. Bishop can't get his shot away as McHenry was able to tie his stick up. Moving it out through center ice with Brandt. Brandt trying to get around Plath for an opportunity. Brandt's on his own, trying to get a shot away. Throws it at the goal and a quick shot. Didn't get it through. And here comes Mitchell leading it out through center. Mitchell's in over the blue line now. Couldn't get a shot away as he's going up there with Pithy. And now his shot hits the side of the net. Sterling and Pithy are both battling on that loose puck in behind the goal as Brant moves it out to center for Dobbs. Dobbs trying to get it out of his zone, kept in at the line there by Pithy. Dobbs ducks the check. Up to center for Griffin. Griffin on his own, looking to take a shot, and he loses it. Jackman's got it. Up there for Boyd, who couldn't sweep it into the Team Blue zone. And here comes Baker on the loose puck. Baker over there for Griffin with a backhand. That's an easy save there for Doyle as they fire it around the boards. Knocked down there by Best. As Sterling tries to chip it out. Couple walks away at that loose puck as Jackman tries to get rid of it. That's not going to work. Best has got his own zone. 2:20 left to go here in the game. Fires it around the boards. Knocked down by Pithy. Pithy, nice stick handling. And that shot hit the side of the net though. Ethan Sterling moves it out through center for Jeffrey. Too far past him. Kept in by Debu at the blue line. Fires it in behind the net with 2 minutes left. Sterling looks to find a pass. Knocked down there by Pithy. Team Blue just keeping it in the Team White zone right now. But now it's going to come out with Ethan Jackman. Turns it over to Debu though. Jackman again trying to set it out in front. There was nobody there to take that pass. It goes in behind the net. Fired down the ice as Best was going off on a chain. Sterling. And back into the zone there for Debu. Debu from center trying to chip it into the Team White zone. Rolls in and now Boyd picks it up. Boyd trying to get around Legacy. And it gets found and fired down the ice. Debu is going to retrieve it. As there's Boyd chipping it back in. Legacy did all he could. Here comes Baker on his own up there with Legacy. A quick shot and a right pad save there by Doyle in the last minute of play here in the third. And there's Moore trying to get rid of it. Going to get kept into the line by Debu. Debu looking for his shot. And that hit Baker out in front. Debu again. This time he uses the boards to fire it in behind the net. 30 seconds left to go as Baker is on the loose puck in behind the net with Jackman. Around the boards for Alvarez. Ricardo Alvarez looking to start one more rush and get around Holla, but he fell down. The face-off is going to get one with 10 seconds left to go here. Up into the zone. Here's Roar back on the loose puck. Trying for one more shot for Team White, and it gets poked off his stick. 1 second left, and that's going to do it for the game. MD7 Blue take this one over MD7 White, 11-2. It was a big second period by MD7 Blue where they pulled away, and it was just too much for MD7 White to come back from. I'm the voice of the Clarington Toros, Mike Jackman.